Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Altaman Freddie Butler.
And I'm Ricardo Baby Gardner, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary.
Reggae Boys Commentary, live and direct every time.
Hello, everybody. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. How are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing well. If you guys haven't already, I encourage you to hit the like button, and after doing so, to hit the subscribe button as well. Wembley, we're the famous Oxford United, and we're on our way to Wembley. Yep, that is right. For another season in a row, we will have another reggae boy who is playing at Wembley Stadium. Last year, we had Amari Bell there in particular, and now this campaign, we have Gregory Leigh. And yes, folks, it is actually pronounced Gregory Leigh, not Leigh, but Leigh. Okay, Leigh, Leigh. It's actually how it's the most, you could say, that's the original spelling of the word Leigh. All right, it is, you could say the variant Lee came from Leigh. It's pronounced Greg Leigh. You know what I'm saying? But I guess not a lot of people are aware about that. But yes, Oxford United. Remember, they defeated Peterborough United 1-0 in the first leg of the semi-finals of the League One playoffs. And in the second leg, they battled to a 1-1 draw with Peterborough United. Josh King opened the scoring for Peterborough United in the 41st minute, where Cameron Brannigan scored from a penalty spot in first half stoppage time. Cameron Brannigan, an interesting story. Born in Manchester, signed for Liverpool's academy, was a part of Liverpool's academy, and I believe he actually made some appearances within the first team as well at Liverpool, because he's 27 years old right now. But in terms of Liverpool first team, I remember him playing 3 games in the Premier League and also playing a handful as well in the Europa League. And now he's been at Oxford United playing League One football for quite some time. And this is an opportunity for Oxford United to be in the Championship. So an opportunity there. So in terms of how the lineups went, Greg Leigh came on in the second half of this game. And yes, Josh McEachran, formerly of Chelsea and Brentford, he's at Oxford United. So Greg Leigh, he came on in the 79th minute, so he was able to get 11 minutes plus stoppage time. And Oxford United will face Bolton Wanderers. Yes, that is right, folks. Oxford United will face Bolton Wanderers in the playoff final. And this is the day and time so that you all can be amply prepared. Oxford United will play Bolton Wanderers on Saturday, May 18th at 10:15 a.m. So that's a day before the last weekend of the English Premier League, and also the day before the Jamaica Premier League final. That's right. I am so special. Says Wembley or Wembley. That's cool. That's cool. Jamaican Englishman says we always have Yardman in the playoffs. That is true. That is true. That is true. Maestrodon says Jamaica fire, 100%. Yep, you're absolutely right there. And Marlon Monroe says, wave. So you're waving. Yes, folks. So Bolton Wanderers will face Oxford United in the League One playoff finals. And I know many people have been wondering about Bolton Wanderers. Do we have Jamaicans that have been playing at Bolton Wanderers? We know. And you guys would have seen the video I did highlighting Ricardo Bibi Gardner, or highlighting Jermaine Johnson, highlighting the likes of, Jermaine Beckford, that has played for the club as well. Donovan Ricketts was at Bolton Wanderers as well. But in the Bolton Wanderers Academy, they actually do have a player that was born on the island, Yeah, and I'm going to share that with you, but just so you're aware, we've had other academy graduates like Cleveland Taylor. Cleveland Taylor was actually born, represented Jamaica at under 20 and the under 23 level, so that you all are aware. And Trevon Bryan is in the Bolton Wanderers reserves squad. He's a forward, Trevon Bryan. So, that's a player that you can look out for. Born in Jamaica, and he's a forward in the Bolton Wanderers Academy. All right. So Oxford United, they are through to the playoff final, and it will be on the 18th. I'm very pleased about this. It keeps our Reggae Boys active because, as you know, the first World Cup qualifier is June 6th. So when you factor in, okay, the playoff final is the 18th, the 19th, a lot of rest. The 20th, probably Gregory Leigh would celebrate with Oxford United on the open tour bus parade in Oxford. So the Monday would be the celebrations. The 21st would be the Tuesday, and you'd expect a couple of media commitments reflecting on the promotion. The 22nd would be the Wednesday, perhaps contract negotiations as well. And the Thursday, the Friday, they start to, go back to the physio to do their, checks and everything. And then, that will be that, from that sort of standpoint. And then, as we know, international duty, so that's what the following week would look like post the playoff final itself. You know what I'm saying? But quite a journey for Greg Leigh, starting out at Sale United and then being in Manchester City's academy for a decade, and was actually part of the first team squad under Manuel Pellegrini in the 2014-2015 season, trained with the first team during that particular time frame before going out on loan to Crewe Alexandra. And Crewe, so that you guys are aware, is in Cheshire, which is just south of Merseyside. So he's played League One at Crewe, Bradford City as well, Bury. Also got the experience of playing Eredivisie football, in the Netherlands. Played at NAC Breda in the Eredivisie. Played in Scotland as well in the Scottish Premiership, and that's where he got the experience of playing in the Europa League as well. So he got some European football there as well at Aberdeen. Morecambe, up in Lancashire, had an experience there as well, playing League One football. Ipswich Town was spent the last, you could say, well, essentially, he spent one season at Ipswich, but he played one game with them in the Championship prior to moving to Oxford United. You know what I'm saying? So help Ipswich Town get promoted to the Championship, and now in a situation where he can help Oxford get promoted to the Championship as well. So we're looking forward to those upward movements for him, scoring his first goal for Jamaica quite recently as well. So that's very, very nice to see as well, the trajectory, the journey that he's had in this time frame, quite a journey, because remember the injuries of 2023 and being involved in the national team squad, being called up for the games against Haiti and Honduras in the home games in the Nations League. And then he got to play against Grenada and Haiti. Then, of course, the Canada games came around, played in the Canada games. And then, of course, after that, as you would know, what would follow would be the games against the United States and also Panama as well. So, it's very interesting, being able to get opportunities. You just have to be ready for your opportunity and grab it with both hands when it comes. He has 14 caps for Jamaica so far. That's Greg Leigh, 14 appearances for Jamaica. His debut was against Saudi Arabia back in 2020, played 2 games against Saudi Arabia. 3rd cap against the United States, which came at the National Stadium, the first time fans were back at the office since 2019. Well, yeah, the office since 2019. And a World Cup qualifiers against Mexico at home, Costa Rica at home, El Salvador at homes, Canada away, that was his 7th cap. Honduras at home was his 8th cap. Or Jamaica's 8th cap was Honduras. And then the Grenada and Haiti games, that's 10 caps. The Jamaica and the Canada games, that's 12. And then, of course, USA and the Panama games takes him up to 14 caps for Jamaica, you know? So 14 caps for Jamaica for Greg Leigh, you know? So there's a number of players that are, you know, have some landmark appearances coming. Some will be approaching their 30th cap for Jamaica, some their 15th cap for Jamaica. There's a player in particular that will be approaching his 50th cap quite soon as well, because you have Shamar Nicholson that's on 47 appearances. So it just goes to show as well the players that are racking up appearances for Jamaica. So it's a great, you know, road for them in terms of all of these accolades, and a goal for Jamaica as well, you know. So all of this in itself has been good. Greg Leigh being able to win a medal for Jamaica as well in the CONCACAF Nations League, you know, absolutely fantastic there as well, you know. So League One Player of the Month in September 2023. So, you know, that was outstanding for him to be able to receive this accolade, you know. And it's interesting because the last time that we had a reggae boy win this award was Johnson Clark Harris. You know, as we know, he played against Catalonia, but before him, we would have to go back to 2012 when Kevin Lisby won the award at Leyton Orient. So we've had Greg Leigh, we've had Johnson Clark Harris, we've had Kevin Lisby win the award. We have had Jermaine Beckford also be a recipient of the award as well. So it just goes to show what they've been able to do. In fact, the record is with Jermaine Beckford, Johnson Clark Harris, Alfie May, and Caspar Angaram, the goalkeeper, formerly of Leeds United and Brighton and Hove Albion. All right. So that gives a perspective into these players and what they were able to accomplish, you know. So great work. In terms of the other playoffs, right? The championship playoffs, how does that work? Well, the 12th, you will have the playoff semifinals where you have Norwich City against Leeds United, and you'll also have West Bromwich Albion against Southampton. All right, so those are the first legged. The second leg will be the Thursday and Friday. So, and the final, I believe, is the 26th. Yeah, the 26th would be the final, the championship playoff final. In terms of what's happening in the League Two playoffs, well, Crawley Town, they've taken a 3-0 lead over MK Dons, while Doncaster Rovers, they blanked Crewe Alexandra 2-0. Friday and Saturday, we will have their respective second legs, and the promotion playoff final is on the 19th of May. All right, so we have the League One playoff final on the 18th, the League Two playoff final on the 19th, the 26th, we're going to have the championship playoff final, and June 1 is the UEFA Champions League final. And in the UEFA Champions League final, you're going to have Borussia Dortmund coming up against Real Madrid in the final, 2:00 Jamaica time. I believe it's a Saturday. I think it's a Saturday. Yes, the Champions League final will take place on a Saturday. Jude Bellingham against Jadon Sancho. So whichever way you want to look at it, there'll be an English player that will be winning the Champions League itself. You know what I'm saying? Borussia Dortmund, they won the Champions League once, and this was back in 1997. And the final was actually in Munich, you know, when they defeated Juventus by 3-1 in that final in 97. Man, time flies so quickly, because in that occasion you had Paul Lambert, former Scottish international, in the game Paulo Sousa, the Portuguese international, Andreas Mola, you know, against a very, very good Juventus team with Zinedine Zidane part of the squad, and Paulo Montero from Uruguay, you know, Edward Del Piero was also part of that squad. So, I mean, what I would say is that Dortmund, they come into this game and they have a very strong chance. It just would be interesting to see how it goes. Do you have Jadon Sancho winning his first Champions League medal, or Jude Bellingham continuing this amazing run that eventually sees him winning the Ballon d'Or? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Demsha Wilson says, big up, Sam. Big up. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Coach Teddy Bear, how are you doing? Well, in terms of what CONMEBOL says, the final squad for the Copa America to 23s will be revealed by CONMEBOL June 12 or June 13. So in that time frame, yeah. So we're very happy for Greg Leigh. We're very happy for him being in a final. Bolton Wanderers against Oxford. We're going to be fully supporting Greg Leigh as he pushes for promotion to the championship. All right. So Greg Leigh, remember, he signed for Oxford quite recently. He signed in August, right? August is when he signed for the club, and just want to share a bit of background on him. So he's 29. So later this year he'll be 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? He'll be 30 years old later this year. And in relation to him specifically, he will see at the end of the season, new deal, or does another year. You know what I'm saying? All right. So yeah, it's an exciting period, you know. So we're very happy for Greg Leigh, and may this continue as well. So we're looking forward to it. Okay. Yes, folks. So Greg Leigh is through to the final. So in another 10 days from now, it'll be the League One final. Last year's League One final, we had Darren Moore and Sheffield Wednesday in the final against Barnsley. South Yorkshire Derby. And Darren Moore promoted Sheffield Wednesday to the championship. And now an opportunity for Oxford United to be promoted to the championship, to be in the second tier of English football. A great opportunity for them to be able to accomplish such a feat, you know? So very pleased about this, and I want him to do his best. One more game, and then, of course, as you know, international duty beckons, you know? As far as other individuals are concerned, you know, the championship season has finished, or the regular League One season has finished. The Premier League ends on the 19th. All right. Yeah, it ends on the 19th, so that everybody is aware. Yes, JRoom876, bless up. Hope you are doing well. All right. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you all to be able to tune into this video. It is greatly appreciated, and I want you guys to continue the support. I greatly appreciate it, so that we can be able to continue to grow this platform. All right. That would be, yeah, very, very nice. So Greg Leigh through to the final. Bolton Wanderers come the 18th. So we know where we'll be on the 18th, right? We have to cheer on Greg Leigh so that he can be able to capture this very special title. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary right now.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi, my name is Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like and share.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and share button below.